when I look back at my body and realize I was dead, soon as I had that awakening of knowing that I'm out of my body and dead, that's when boom, I went down.
Now you went down. So
Mhm.
you just went down through your floor and just kept on.
Yeah. It was like another dimension after dimension. So it was like I didn't even go through the floor. It was just immediately just like a void, like a tunnel of a void. But I was still able to have supernatural eye vision. So I seen the earth. I seen other realms. I tell
Yeah.
people this. I seen different realms. It's different realms that I can't even explain. I don't know what it was, but I seen the girl while I was falling. Like I had. It's like I tell everybody, it's as if I became like God. I had all information of everything, all vision of everything, all everything is amplified. But I'm falling at a
Interesting.
super speed, light speed. But it's so fast, it feel like it's slow, like a drone. But it's like it's unexplainable.
You know what's funny? The people that talk about their near death experiences, sort of in the opposite way of going to like God and heaven and stuff, they talk about it sort of the tunnel, and they kind of say the same thing where they like, but they say they feel like they were being guided almost, and they don't say that they were falling through it, but it was like they were being guided, and they felt love. Like that's the one thing they do say too, is
Mm,
they just felt like this immense love that they've never felt and can't even describe because we don't have it on earth. But you're describing sort of the same tunnel, but an opposite feeling, which is very interesting, and going
mhm.
down, which is
Yeah.
interesting too, because I don't think they describe going up necessarily, but they do describe going forward when they're in that sort of space. So it's interesting that sort of everything you're describing is the opposite um of you know what I mean, like the opposite of God. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're falling down this tunnel. Like what are you feeling? Like describe like what's going on.
Dreadful. It was loud music. It was as if I was in a movie, and it was such music that was in my spirit, and my ears felt like they was bleeding. It was a drill noise slash thunder slash boom slash. It was I can't explain it. It was just dreadful. And then as I'm falling, I'm just peeling my face off because now I see a demon. I actually
Mm,
seen a demon when I was falling. It was a demon
Jesus.
so big that I couldn't even see his head. It was like a built demon, like a Dragon Ball Z character, and I couldn't see
Mm,
his legs, but I just see his torso, and he's talking to me like spirit to spirit, mind to mind. Everything I'm thinking, he's hearing me say it. So I'm not talking my mouth. I'm screaming my mouth open, but it's coming out of my thoughts. And he's
right.
just laughing at me. And he's like, I finally got you. I finally got you. You ain't getting out of this one. And he
And
sounded
did
like 1,000 voices.
and and did the demon, like, was that Lucifer, or was that like like a regular demon?
I don't even know. Still to this, I don't know, but I just know it was 1,000 voices as it spoke. Lizardy, had a lisp with like but it sounded human. But
Right.
only thing I can compare it to is a Dragon Ball Z character.
Interesting.